How's it going? I'm going to show you how easy it is to roast your own coffee beans outdoors on your Weber barbecue grill. Hey Jonesy. Oh, that's not what we want to see. Let's see. What we're looking at here is my setup here for my coffee. First I've got my popcorn popper stovetop that's been converted to a coffee roaster. And when I say converted, all I did was drill a hole in the top and dropped in a cheap thermometer. Next I've got my coffee beans. This is a Java blend. It comes with the 8-pound espresso starter pack that Sweet Maria's right here offers online. You get the 8 pounds of coffee. This is just 1 pound. This is a half a pound here in this bag, and this is the other half from this bag. I just wanted to roast them in 2 different batches. You get 8 pounds. You get the stovetop roaster, which is a nice grade of stainless steel, heavy duty, wooden handle. And you get the thermometer. You get a roasting book, and you also get some bags with one-way valves on them so you can store your roasted coffee beans. We'll see those later. Now what you don't get with it is to get the chafing off of the beans after you roast it. You need to go back and forth with a bowl. You can also use a steel or wired meshed colander. I use both. I go back and forth. I do a little bit of this, and then I dump it in the bowl, and you'll see how that goes as we get a little bit further along. All right, over here, I've got my Weber, and I've got this little burner on the side here. This will be the first time I'm using this little burner. I'm not really, I guess, real versed on, what I'll be using that for. I've used the grill itself quite a bit, and so this will be the first time I use this little burner. I'm roasting outdoors because my wife, I think she'll kill me if I keep roasting indoors. In fact, I might kill myself because it really smells indoors when you actually burn coffee, and you're bound to do that your first couple times out with this baby. All right, let's get started. All right, so here's my setup. Got the popcorn popper here, or the coffee roaster, if you will. Has a nice little magnet that holds this flap up. We're right around, looks like 150 degrees. Got our coffee here, Java from Sweet Maria's. And dump that in there. We're gonna shut that, and then we're just gonna start turning this. And I will post the total time it takes to do this in the description below. Let me go ahead and stop it for now. You see some of the beans are starting to turn from green to brown color. You even see some dark brown spots in there. Just above I was wondering what Jonesy was doing sitting over here, but you gotta remember, we're in his favorite spot right here by the barbecue grill. Anything that drops, he gets to eat. You hear the crackling? That's what they call the first crack. The beans, and you get a lot more roasted. Alright, cover this up again and keep it cranking, because that's going to keep the more I do this crank over here, the more I get a nice even roast. cracking. That might be the second crack. Okay, some more cracking. Almost sounds like popcorn. Now there's less ingredients in this roasting method that there is in popping popcorn. When you're doing popcorn, you at least have to put in oil, add oil to the pot. With roasted coffee, it's just the coffee beans. Okay, we're getting some serious crackling going on. Let's take a look. Ooh, I like that color. I like that color a lot. But I want to go a little bit longer. Give it another minute and then pull it. Wherever it's at, in 1 minute, we're gonna pull this. Okay, I think I barely made it to a minute there, and this stuff is hot. Popping like a popcorn popper. This is a Java blend. You could see the difference in the beans there, right? I mean, let's try to get this about the same distance from the camera. Look at how big these ones are compared to these ones. They increase in size, and that's what pushes off that chafe that's around the bean. So let me show you the process of getting that chafe off. I got my fan on over here to help with the process. Pour it in there. All that chafe. That's compost for the yard there. This is a nice roast. I like it a little bit on the lighter roast side myself. Even though I'm doing espresso, I find that it's just a smoother roast. I tried to go dark on the last one, and it basically was really bitter. Tasted burnt. I think it was burnt, and that's why my kitchen was so stinky for days. The smell is kind of weird smell. You know, burnt coffee is like it's not a pleasant smell. It smells like almost like urine or something. Hence the reason I'm not doing this indoors anymore. So you just do this a few more times, and then we'll check in with you at the end. Okay, we're pretty much done with these beans. This is what they look like. This is what they look like before. Before and after Java. I'm gonna do this other half, and then we'll bag it up. All right, welcome back. I just pulled the second batch out. Here's the first batch over here. You can see we've got a little bit darker of a roast. I'd say this is medium. This is a light roast right here. I haven't done the colander bit to get the chaff off of this yet, so I'm gonna do that in a second. But I just thought it would be kind of cool just to see this coffee. It's still smoking, and it was popping a second or two ago. So you can see right there, there's some chafe. All it is like a peanut has that little chafe on between the shell and the peanut. That's what it is. All right, let's get this cleaned up. All right, welcome to my kitchen. We're finishing up the coffee video here. So what I want to show you is I got the coffee that we roasted today. This is the second batch here, the lighter roast, and then the first batch I went ahead and put in this half-pound bag that has a one-way valve. Coffee emits a lot of CO2 the first couple days, and so that'll allow those gases to escape. you can start drinking this coffee anywhere from 12 hours to about 2 days, and 2 days is about optimal for roasted coffee. So I'll probably be getting into this one tomorrow. If I can wait, I still have some beans in the hopper of my grinder, and if I could wait until the day after tomorrow, I think that would be optimal. But why do you do this? Why waste the time on roasting these beans other than having the freshest coffee in the neighborhood? The other reason is the economics of it. I bought the roaster and 8 pounds of coffee, not to mention a couple little odds and ends, for $180, or I'm sorry, $80. That would have cost, just the coffee, 8 pounds of coffee from my roaster, would have cost me about $180. So I saved about $100, plus I got a stainless steel coffee roaster out of the deal. So much cheaper. And then I always have fresh coffee because even if I buy a lot of green beans, the green beans will last a lot longer in the cupboard than roasted coffee. So I buy green, roast it once a week, have fresh coffee all week long. Anyway, it's that easy. Go do it. Start roasting coffee. See you later.